It just seems to be fast at every track we go to.
Yeah, Brian McCann, last season's champ. As the warm-up clock winds down to 0, we'll go ahead and clear the boards and get ready to bring up your grid right now, so you can see exactly how everybody is going to go ahead and line up. So Brian McCann in that 3, the guy you were just talking about, he's going to go ahead and start on pole with Gabe Ellison in that 27. It's going to be to his outside. Then it's going to be Stoney Benfield in that 75, the faster pastor, starting P3 with Brandon Mefford to his outside in that 83. Robert Barney in the 16 is going to be P5.
Additional 6 of thought.
Kevin nor Tim showed up tonight.
Short in that 15.
Don't know why.
He's going to start P number 7 with Mike Koch. P8. P9, Dylan Dellinger in that 5 with Bill Walker to round out row number 5.
So I'm here all alone.
Wally in the 51 for P11. P12 is going to be Cook Quick. P13 is going to be Byron Jones with Neil Quick to his outside.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
And row number 9 in the rear with the gear, talking about the 81 of Josh Funkhauser with Doug Wysocki in that 34. But the faster pastor starting P3, that's got to be pretty good for his front pews cheering the pastor on tonight.
Yeah, one big surprise for me, Pete, is we're missing a McCann. And
okay, evidently my mic's not working.
I don't know if he was here last week since I had to miss Bristol, but I know he missed the All-Star race too. So I don't know what's up with Kevin, but he's slipping and losing points to his brother in the championship.
Yeah, a lot. I'm not quite sure. A little bit of inconsistency in the internet. Definitely apologize for that. Everybody should come back here momentarily. We'll catch back up with Brian McCann and Gabe Ellison. There we go. On the front row again, Stoney Benfield, Brandon Mefford is going to be row number 2. So yeah, Kurt, this is going to be one hell of a night. Auto Club under the lights for 100 laps.
A few drivers opted to start in the back. Don't know why.
Let me go ahead and pull up here everybody's track position right now, so everybody knows exactly where these guys are at. As you can see them going into turn 3 through the middle, and then they'll be coming off of turn number 4 in just a moment.
Green.
But Kurt, this is going to be one hell of a night. Oh yeah, get ready for 3, 4 wide coming outside 2 once we get this thing started. So
that green truck. Green truck didn't go.
Stay low.
Like you said, absolutely. Barney's got the green flag up. Waving it now. Let's go.
All clear, all clear.
Gabriel a little loose there. Thought he was going to cut over and hit me.
It's on his record, but he's been one of the faster drivers in the top 5 of those weeks. That 83 also right there with him. Brandon Medford very fast. Won the All-Star race meet, so very fast there, right?
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 8 car.
3 wide, 4 wide, back there towards the back.
I would imagine.
Further back, and
Damn, is he out already? That sucks. He was fast.
3 is the 83 of
Truck gets on you real close. It'll make you real loose.
He's got something.
Might have been what happened to Gabriel.
Here comes the one, and one thing that we didn't mention. Oh, caution's gonna fly.
Yeah,
Yep, looks like Josh
assignment or your
Bill
headset
Walker
assignment
might have
in
something to do
Discord.
with this. And you said the 50.
Then was that Wally, Byron, and
Check your mic and
Funkhauser?
headset assignment on Discord. Make sure it's assigned to
Yeah,
that.
he's got some massive damage. Same
Those
with
are the 3 sitting in pit right now.
hanging afterwards.
Yep, let's go ahead and back this up.
Pit road is now open.
Kind of caught up to that mid-stride. Let's stop it right there. Switch on over to our chase cam right quick. And let's go on over to Byron Jones and we'll play it from here. So you see Byron up on the middle group. 51's going to slide up just a little bit. Looks like 51 got a little loose, came on up, collected the left front of the 19 of Byron Jones.
Pit road is
that
closed.
was all she wrote. Let's go ahead and rewind this one more time. We'll go to a different camera angle so everybody out there can watch and see how this unfolded. Let's
go back behind either Byron or Neil Quick and watch.
Didn't even make it a lap.
Race control rules that
and
a racing incident,
that's what caused
no
the
penalty.
51 to check up and get loose.
All right, so let's do that.
Hey, Nathan, how's it going?
Excuse me. Sorry about about that. All right, let's go ahead. And we are behind Byron and the 51. This is the chase cam that we just played, but this is a little bit further back. I'm just seeing the 51 slide up. You see a little bit of a wiggle, and then he came across Byron's nose.
Yeah, out in front of them, the 8 truck gets really loose and almost gets sideways almost. He's about, I would just say about a, he's not full sideways,
Yep.
but he's about a half sideways is what I would call it. And I'm not sure if that made
That was odd.
nervous or if he checked.
Right before I said that, my steering wheel
tried to
jerked
down low and got loose
as hard as it could to the right.
But
For a
the 8
split
was then
second.
loose in front of him, and usually that causes some quick
Yeah, I tried to
reactions,
respond a couple
maybe a little
times.
too quick of a reaction because the 8 saved it. But I don't know if that's what caused it, but it was part of it.
Yeah, that was a.
I hope that was just a glitch.
Wild ride for the 8.
That would
You're
have
good.
Could have caused the
maybe wrecked me.
to,
we were racing.
Up, and then I'm sure at that right about that
Yeah, I'm
point,
guessing your
his
Discord
spotter's
just
telling him
jumped. It's probably
outside
kinda
and
signed or
just
defaulted.
nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just,
All right, man, we're
just
going green next
very
time by.
unfortunate
All right, man,
racing
line up on the
incident,
inside row.
we'll call it. That's what Sam Maxwell is for up in race control. But right now we got Brian McCann, Brandon Medford, and Gabe Ellison going to be the top 3. Brandon
Competition
Medford,
caution at lap 25.
Gabe Ellison down 1. Ryan Crooks is up 2 spots also. The only people inside the top 5
If we make it.
where they started is Robert Barney in P5 and Brian McCann after starting on pole curve.
Yeah, I mean, usually the trick with Auto Club is you want to get out and get away, but the draft helps. So if you can have 1, 2, 3 cars get drafted, get lined up, and get away from everybody, and then it'll be determined between those 3. So side-by-side driving does not help out here. You want to get single file as quickly as possible to carry as much speed in draft as possible. But the more side-by-side action, because everybody wants a position, they're not going to give it up. They know if they hang there, they might be able to make the pass. They might be able to make the dive into the corner. The other driver might make a mistake, and they can slide up in front of them. But for Brian McCann, it's just go full tilt, get out and get away. I'm sure Brandon Medford is thinking the same thing. I'm sure Ellison's thinking the same thing, and Crooks. But the rest of them were pretty much side by side there, especially towards the back where we saw almost.
Get ready.
Yeah, Byron Jones just put out in chat saying she's done. So very,
All right, man.
very
Race
unfortunate
cars
for the
in.
19 of Byron Jones. You know, he's in a very, very tight battle with the 1 of Ryan Crooks.
Green,
Ryan
green,
right now sitting up here in P number 4 while Byron Jones is on pit road. Very, very unfortunate for him. Have to see how the points shake up when it's all said and done. Barton's going to go ahead and switch from the yellow flag over to the green and wave this group of cars on one more time. Pace truck pulling on, pace car pulling on down, and we're going back green one more time. Let's go.
Ryan gets a great jump this time. He gets a good distance from Ellison, but I don't know if that's going to help him because Crooks is right on the back bumper of Brandon Medford, and they may push right to the 3, which would help them get by the 27. At least maybe the 83 can carry the momentum on the outside. But talking about Byron, he's also a battle within 4 points of Neil Quick. So this is not going to help his situation with Neil Quick either, with him being out of the race being towards 17. Neil is currently in 50, but we'll see where he ends up at the end of the night. So this could be a night where Neil jumps Byron in the points.
Very, very possible. You know, you mentioned getting in line. Well, look at the top 5, top 6 right now, all in one line, and they're coming across the start stripe to start lap 6 of 100. We'll see this again going down the back section. This is something that we didn't really touch on in the 10-minute practice that we had. Everybody will run the outside.
Brandon with the full send.
Of the wheel to let the car eat and try to make up as much time as they can. There you see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trucks out of the 18 that we had up against that outside wall. Everybody's still chasing the 3, but a side-by-side battle between the 83 and the 27, and right behind them as well between Robert Barney and Ryan Crooks, which are going to fall back to the table.
He didn't pull down and take it. He could have had it there.
There are some people can understand when you're getting
I wasn't going to contest it.
You'll go as straight as possible out of the corner, so it just drives straight towards the wall, but not in a sense to where you're going to run
Guess he wants to ride to see my pace. I really don't know how fast to go. Don't hit me.
Stay high.
Can't do that because you're putting the wheel into it. You'll stay side by side.
Still there.
You'll fall back.
Clear low, clear low.
The old Dukes of Hazzard TV show. When Waylon Jennings is singing about flattening the curve, that's exactly what it is. At the exit of turn 4 and the exit of turn 2, they are basically opening up
Good
the
job,
wheel.
the next
We'll
car is
actually
leader.
jump in with the 3 right now and go to his cockpit view. And you'll see at, I say cockpit view, not lip view, you'll see him kind of open up the wheel. See the stripe in the middle is just about straight again. And you'll see this now as it come across the start stripe to start lap number 9, going into turns 1 and 2. He might have a little bit of difficulty with it now.
You can definitely tell this is going to be a right front track.
But you see how he's already exiting the corner, and the wheel is.
It's even worse when you're following somebody.
He's not turning the wheel in anywhere. He's he's flattening the curve. He's opening up the wheel, letting the rear end of the truck dig, and really making some great time. There you go.
Like I said, that's how you carry the most momentum you can.
Damn, was that Gabriel that went to the wall?
You want to carry.
Did he hit it?
Into the
I didn't see.
Having to let off the gas as much as some of the others. You don't want to be cranking on the wheel as much as others. And coming out of the corner, you don't want to be cranking on the wheel. You want to have that pedal to the floor so that you can carry every bit of speed through the corner.
Ron Crooks throwing it in.
Really looks, he is looking like he's looking like the big hazard out there sliding around the corner. But yeah, it's just a basic principle of carrying momentum. You want to carry it as much as possible. That's what sucks you up to the next driver and the drive down the straightaway. That's what allows you to make that dive like Ryan Crooks is doing now into the corner. He slides right back up in front of the 16. Now 16 can the crowd over out of the corner and try to get him on the front straightaway. And it looks like he might complete that.
Yeah, he is. They're actually going to go ahead and take it 3 wide, 15 of a bit short. He's thinking about getting up there, just not quite enough momentum. He needed a little bit more of a shot from the double over Mike Koch to try to get up there to try to contend. And he's going to have a little bit of momentum here, but still a great side-by-side battle between Ryan Crooks and Robert Warney.
Yeah, I mean, these 5, 6 cars up here
Full car on the bottom.
themselves from everybody else. They've got about 2 seconds gas, second and a half gas on the rest of the field that's back there. So these guys up here, even though
Yeah, Brennan's definitely slowing up here.
Bedford takes over the lead for Brian McCann, so new leader there. But
Might have to take the lead back.
that's all you got to do is
Outside.
all
clear, all clear.
Pull away, open up the gap even more, and then it just becomes a game of who hits the
Get
right
one
time,
outside.
who's off the
You're
right
clear
time,
high,
and
clear high. Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Just gets risky. I'm backing out of it.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
They're going to freight train me on this backstretch.
Stay low.
There he is. But the one he's got to back in.
Stay low.
83 is going to go ahead and shove him on all the way down into turn number 1. Because
Still
he
there.
let go at some point. Nope, but he's going to go ahead and go high to try to get around Brandon Medford. He's got
Stay
some
low.
company behind him as well. A whole lot of draft going to play out. 83 a little tight, but it looks like they will be able to take that spot back, or at least battle back.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
and you can see the 3 challenging down there on the bottom. And the reason he's able to do that right now is because they're still on semi.
Stay low, there's a car on the high
13
side.
laps into it, we did have the 1 caution, so he's able to run the bottom, which is quarter rear on the track, but he's not carrying the momentum. Those guys up there they're in line now.
Stay low,
so
there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. Get one outside.
But
Stay low, there's a
he
car
was
on the
able
high
to stick
side.
side by side there for a while. You see now Brandon
Stay low.
off the bottom. He's got up the track. He'll be side by side with Ryan Crooks. but he
All
might go
clear, all
third
clear.
to about 6 if this happens.
Yeah, Ryan Crooks on the outside. Now he's got the benefit of the draft. So instead of pushing, he was able to get just a little bit of clean air to the nose of his
Outside.
Spartan Silverado. So now he's going to try to
Still
challenge
there.
to the outside of Brandon.
They racing.
Going to have a lot of momentum on
Stay
the
low.
high side, but neither now.
You're clear high, clear high.
The top line or the bottom line. Any real help, they come across the start straight side by side. That would have been very, very interesting to see who led that
Got
lap.
one
I think
outside.
that would have been really interesting.
Stay low.
Yeah, that was the final lap. It would have been a photo finish for sure.
Stay low.
But yeah, like I said, McCann looking all the way back.
You're
to
clear
the
high,
now.
clear high.
And he's still riding the bottom. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to slip up on. Now he comes up. But I was waiting for him. How long he was going to wait for it. With the 16th on the back up to the 83. Now the same thing the one the 83 did against the 3. But the one is just. I mean, this kid, it's the same as Ryan. Any track you put him on, they're both fast. I don't know what it is with these people. They are fast.
Outside.
Ryan doesn't ever give up. He doesn't give up.
Stay low.
And he'll take one. If you leave a half a car, he'll
Stay
take
low.
Nah, Kevin didn't show up. I didn't hear from
Still there.
Tim neither.
Robert Barney in that third
So I'm on by
All clear, all
myself.
clear.
I mean, going through a couple of
Kevin was second in points too, so
shot. 83.
I'm not sure what happened.
Barney up close to the wall. Maybe made a little bit of incidental contact on the front. New leader, right?
Got one outside. Still
I
there.
hate to say it, I didn't call Ryan Phillips as my first pick because I know
Stay
how
low, there's
he
a car on the high
tracks
side.
in a one car, and he quickly takes over the lead here. And
Stay low.
we're 17 laps on the race, and both drivers that I've kind of been watching,
You're clear high,
they've
clear
won some
high.
laps,
Outside.
and they've been in the top 5 all night so far.
Stay low.
This track's going to be ridiculously tight at the end of the race. Oh,
Stay
he
low,
hit the
there's a car
wall.
on the high
And
side.
Barney, we'll see if Barney maybe doesn't give Medford as much room this time
Stay low.
because of that move up to the wall.
I got to tell you, I'm not sure if you noticed
Stay low.
the scoring pylon yet, or noticed the amount of trucks that are now
You're
out
clear
of
high,
the race.
clear high.
The 23 of Quick, the 5 of Bellinger,
You got
the 8
one
of
inside.
Raptor, the 51 of Chris Wally, the
Stay
19
high,
of Byron
there's the car on the low
Jones,
side.
and Joshua Funkhauser, the 81.
Still
That's
there?
6
Hold your line.
trucks now out of the
All
race.
clear, all clear.
So very, very unfortunate. Byron Jones did put out in chat a little bit earlier. He's
Outside.
got 30 minutes of repairs. I think because
Stay
that
low.
wreck happened so early, if he can get that truck
Stay low.
repaired and
You're clear high, clear
maintain
high.
some kind of decent speed without the motor blowing
job,
for
man.
a second
You're up to
time,
4.
I think he could actually still come out here and make up for some decent points with the amount of trucks that are out of the race.
Yeah, with Funkhauser coming out 1 lap after Byron, Wally coming out 2 laps after Byron.
I am just playing it safe.
6 laps and 5 laps down as of right now, so they're about 10 laps behind Byron. So if he can come out in 30 minutes, which says we have about 56 minutes left in this race, if we
So
stay
it's
green,
probably going to be a boring race.
where he can have maybe 15, 20 minutes to come out and run, even 10 laps, and that might move him up into about 13. Right now, the person, like I said, he's battling closely with.
Hey, Fluffy.
And he's sitting in 10. So
Nice name.
to finish 3 points of 3 positions behind Neil after going out on essentially 1 or 2 laps. It would be undertaken for maximum.
Absolutely. So, Byron, if you're still out there, there you go. Nicky Short says cheering for Team Short. So, Big Short right now in this number 15. He is sitting P number 8, only down 1 spot from where he started. But Stoney Renfield, a 75 faster pastor, sitting in.
Oh, I knew they were going to start hitting the wall before too long.
Car
He
is
had
the
a
leader.
very, very good
Got one
finish
outside.
just a week before last. I
You're
believe
clear
he was
high,
able to
clear
make it
high.
up to the podium. And of course,
You're in
right
third
off the
place.
bat,
It is ridiculously tight right now.
comes out week in and week out and moves this number 75 smart machine on.
Outside.
Medford just took the lead from
You're clear
Brooks, and
high,
Brooks
clear
did not
high.
allow him to keep the ball. As Medford comes out of front, Brand bangs it off the wall. He's going to slip all the way probably to 4th, maybe 5th, depending on if the 00 can get up here, Ryan or Mike Cox can get up here and make that pass. But Ryan, he kind of broke the nose of Medford there. Made him think he was going to go high, went low, come right underneath him on the back stretch, and then dove it into turn 3 and 4, made that pass between him and which gave a lot of turn here at Medford, and it pushed him up to the wall as he came out of turn 4. And he definitely caught that wall with a good amount of
Next
damage.
car is the leader.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the right side. Look at that 83 right now. See if he's got
Hey, Dell.
damage on the right rear. Looks like a little bit of scraping scrapage maybe around the decals.
It's also going to get worse as the night goes on.
Over the right front. And if we look at the right rear, that looks clean and green. So a little bit of scrapage, not too bad.
You can see on the hood in that left corner, closest to the front bumper, it's peeled up just a little bit. And you can see down the side of that on the hood, it's definitely crooked. And there's definitely some indirect damage above the front wheel tire. So I don't know how much on the steering that's going to mess it up, but in the draft it could mess it up a little bit.
Outside.
Not too much in the draft. But if he ever gets back to the
I think Ron's got the hang of it pretty good, but Robert here,
Stay low.
we're going to have some
he's hurting his tires bad.
I don't know how much time it'll
Stay
take
low.
to fix that. I don't know if it'll stay indicated as it's optional. But if we have a caution, I would definitely expect it to stay on.
Still there?
Road and
Hold
get
your
that
line.
fixed as much as possible as we can.
Yeah, Neil quick.
You just can't pass on the bottom side. That's the problem.
They were both in.
All clear, all clear.
Quick, Dylan Dellinger, Bill Walker, Chris Wally, Byron Jones, Joshua Funkhauser. A lot of those guys on lap 2 as well. But like you said, quick, Dylan Dellinger and Bill Walker, they came in on different laps between 11 and 13. So if any of those guys can still make it out and just run a few laps, all we got to do is just run a few and they will be just fine. Pick up a couple.
Once we get a fuel run in, oh, he really checked up. Once we get a fuel run, I think we'll get more separated here.
Didn't see with Dylan Dellinger or Bill Walker involved in that incident with Chris Wally, Funkhauser, and Byron. So I'm not sure what happened with those guys, but even that Wazaki, he's out there and he's got a busted front end. So I don't know if maybe they just figured the damage was too much and they just gave up on the night.
Got one outside.
I don't see them in here. It looks like they
All clear, all clear.
disconnect. It even shows Byron manually disconnected the smoke. I think Byron needs to get back in here and wait it out and try to run a few laps, and that'll push him up a couple points.
Yeah, any points are especially with
Top 3P have definitely separated themselves. Ryan Crook, Ryan Barner, Robert Barney.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Chris Medford and Gabe Ellison by about a second over
Let
them.
the pace
So
car
these three
by.
have really
That was the
positioned
most fun
themselves
I've
out
had
front.
all
It'll
year.
kind of determine, who's going to pit when. We've got probably pit stops coming. They run 100%, so it's probably going to be able to run until lap 40, I think. So we're about halfway through the fuel run. And there's the caution. Never mind.
Gotta say, it's pretty exciting to watch too.
Yes, it
It's
is.
the 16 car.
Because this time he's sitting there where they're not running.
I was not paying attention. Almost running the back of him.
There you go.
Whew.
So Ryan Crooks, he's going to go ahead and lead these guys down pit road.
That would have been embarrassing.
His car working off of the pit road exit and completely drifting that
It was a manual caution.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was the competition caution.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah, all good. So if Ryan Crooks ends up being the leader when he goes on down pit road and comes back out, if he's able to maintain the lead, we'll go ahead and try to pull him, see what he's thinking about his number 1 Spartan machine and what he's now looking forward to for the remaining 74 plus laps. Everybody coming on down pit road.
3, 2, 1.
I would expect
Right
everybody
here.
to come down, grab 4 tires, fill it with fuel. Maybe even some guys on.
Oh my goodness. I felt like I was saving, but I'm 80, 87.
And maybe topping off the fuel to be able to run a little longer.
So you got to save more than that.
Else if we go green the rest of this.
All right, that's it.
Extra
Go.
laps on fuel might help out. So I don't know.
Line up
I would
single
probably top off if I'm in the back half of the field right now.
Yeah, pretty much everybody that
Mike, just drive through the pits.
coming down pit road, everybody's a lead lap truck. Nobody got lapped this except for those.
Wait, no, he's 8 seconds ahead of one. Maybe he drove through.
As we watch Mike Koch come on off pit road. Let me see.
That's going to get tough on that right front.
So Ryan Crooks will be able. I imagine that the 00 is going to come down this time, like he made. missed his pit box. So we'll go ahead.
Forgot this is going to be a fuel
Up right quick. Let's see if he-
fuel strategy here. So we got 2 to green. I've already got my calculator up.
There it is. Wait 1 second.
So we're going to go green on.
Ryan, it is repeat
Left up
and,
one
and
car by.
Scott's up in
He
the
had the
booth, but he got a
position when
copy
the
of that
yellow
number
flag
1
came
spot
out.
in the sheet.
All right, man, we're going
He's
green
fuel
next
saving more
time
than I
by.
am.
All right, man.
Well, bud,
Line up on the outside
one
road now.
hell of an opening 25 laps. Got
We're gonna
3
go green on
quarters of the race
29.
to go. A few guys connected or collected in a very,
Real
very
quick.
early caution. How you feeling about this one in the long run?
All right.
Yeah, I feel really good. Feels great. You know, this is one of my favorite tracks. Racing at nighttime track is a lot more grip than during the day, so trying to find the balance between, you know, where you can push, you know, how far you can go on the line of trying to find short run speed and not burn up the right front on the long run speed. But honestly, the right rear tires or the rear tires are really sliding. And I'm not really tight. It's really just a loose situation. But yeah, feels good. I think the clean air is going to be a huge deal. I think if you can get the lead and once the tires wear out, if you can use the air in the corners to your speed or to your advantage, I think that's going to be the key here. So just trying to keep her out in clean air. It's going to be really close for everybody, I think, unless you double pit there make it on one stop. It's going to be really close, but yeah, hopefully everything works out.
Get ready.
And, we can just keep her up front and keep her clean.
All right, buddy. Well, as always, you'll keep the shiny side up, and I know they're about halfway
Safe cars
down the
in.
back stretch. We'll go ahead and get you back down to team comms. Go get them.
Thanks, boys.
You got it.
Green, green, green. Good job. You're back in first.
Well, since Ryan threw it
Good
out
job. The
there,
next
I
car
got
is the
that
leader.
information from Tuesday night. That's why I was going with Ryan. Because Velocity was debating on switching Bristol to Auto Club to get rid of the short track on their schedule. And then Ryan and I were discussing it during our post race, and he said this was his favorite track on iRacing. So I might have had a little bit of inside information.
Now we're out for a Sunday drive for 70 laps.
Surprised he's up front. I am surprised the cars are loose though.
Green flags out. About to see if they tighten up as the night goes on. Let's go.
And usually this thing is usually tight and then builds loose during the day because of the heat and the tires wearing off. So I'm kind of surprised to hear that on night when we're down to 78
Got one
degree
outside.
track temp. And we also have
Still there?
humidity
Hold the line.
50%, so there should be some extra humidity in the air.
And he
All
sent
clear,
it.
all clear.
Shouldn't be slippery,
Got one
so I'm
outside.
kind of surprised to hear that the trucks are a little
Still there? Hold your line.
more loose than
I'm trying to save tire.
expected.
Stay low.
Real tight with low temperature on the track, so kind of surprised by that one.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Everybody goes like you said, 77.
He can have it.
All clear, all clear.
Degree track temp. But look at the sim time. It's actually almost 11 p.m. In California. So these guys are racing way into the night. And I had actually forgotten how great this track looks when it's all lit up.
I mean, it keeps it's like twisting ice in the back because I'm so mad with this car for getting rid of this track and turning it into another short track. We already have plenty of short tracks out there. We have plenty of road courses. We bring it back to Pro or Rockingham at some point. That's 2 more short tracks.
Damn, Robert should have blocked that if he wanted to lead. Unless he just wanted to lead one lap.
I'm just not a fan of that decision. I'm not a fan of it turning into a short track. It's the same concept with the Coliseum. I am not a fan of the Coliseum. I don't like NASCAR paying all kinds of money to have that thing stripped down, paved, and stripped
Be careful you don't wash up into me.
every single year. There are a lot
Got
of
one
short
inside.
tracks that they could do that
All
to.
clear,
Go
all
back
clear.
and
Got one
build out
inside.
some of the older short tracks that are
Stay
in the
high.
area. But instead, we're doing this.
Still there? Hold your line.
That's got to be.
There's going to be quite the tire separation once we get 15 laps in.
All clear, all all clear.
I don't know
You got
exactly
one inside.
what kind of horsepower they've got
Say hi.
anymore. But back in the day,
Say
can you
hi.
imagine
There's a car on the
when they
low
were
side.
running 800 horse on temporary turf.
Say hi.
They, we got a battle.
Oh, these guys can have it.
Clear low, clear low.
And I hate to tell Byron the bad news, but Neil Quick has come back, and he has come up here in his battle now with the top three, and he is side by side with Brandon again. We're too wide for the first two rows.
Ain't no reason for me to be in all that.
To the front, he's on a mission here to collect as many points as possible tonight, to maybe swap the current, maybe close in the gap on Ryan Crooks himself.
Yeah, it looks like I know Window is going to be left on the inside where everybody else up on that high side, right next to the wall, in the train. Everybody's still chasing the one. Robert Barney, real quick. Ryan McCann, Abe Ellison, with Vincent Short now moving on up to give himself another point. I got to tell you, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of people really tag that wall coming up and off two and
Yeah,
up
one
and off
inside.
four either. These guys are doing
He net coded me right there a little bit, but I caught it.
Absolutely. And
Say hi. There's a car on the low side.
made the pass on Brian McCann and then pulled up right next to him.
Still there.
Oh, oh, oh.
And held that spot down the front there. And usually
Oh, my goodness.
the team would pull away from him.
Say hi.
Vincent, don't wreck me.
On the one. He wasn't able to do that. Now he's able to do it on the back stretch. But he was
All
not
clear,
giving up on
all
that
clear.
ball.
Damn, he backed off.
They're trying to make the passes. It hasn't worked for him. I think he's been making the majority of his passes, giving up plus 11 so far in this race. He's got to find something on that bottom to make that work like he is.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking around a couple of different dudes with Neil Quick, and yeah, he's up here. He's trying to side draft as much as he can without even looking through the nose cam. Still
Outside.
looking at the back end.
Good job. The next car is the leader. Stay low.
Brian Crooks and his
You're clear high,
IROC
clear high.
Spartan Silverado
Outside.
going into turn number 3. He's going to go ahead and
Stay
drive
low.
it down. Just not quite there. Has to check up for just a moment.
Stay
Really
low.
trying to push that one
You're clear high,
all the way
clear
through.
high.
I believe Robert may have already killed his tire.
But he's definitely working it. I mean, he's all the way up here battling for the lead with Ryan. I would have hated to have known if Neil would have started towards the front and he'd have been the one out front.
Get back in third.
Oh.
Keep dating.
Last, the way that he drifted through the field.
Next car is
all the way
the
up here to challenge Ryan, who's been one of the fastest cars tonight. I mean, Ryan,
Ryan's gonna be mad about that one.
and that's very much
I don't know how Neil saved it.
stint before we had to come
Damn, he dropped back hard. He's in 8th, 9th right now.
up here in fifth. Neil is now going for the lead, and he might complete this pass from out of corner.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, if he can go ahead and pull the slide job, yes, he is going to be able to. So that's going to put the one of Brian Crooks back to P2. Going to try to go even lower than the 2, maybe take the spot back. Looking high. That's going to put the 1 in the wall.
Get back in
I
second.
don't think Ryan's going to be too happy about that one. I'm not sure if that was a block or if it slid or I don't know whether it's people on that one, but yeah, Ryan's going to have some damage on the right side. He might have to work to get that car back together during another stop or something.
Yeah, I'm looking at the right rear right now. They're all kind of
Damn right, they were racing.
looking at the right rear, looking at the right front. Same story.
Oh my God, I'm saving so much tire I'm loose.
So it still like they can carry a decent amount of speed up and off the corner. But yeah, a lot of damage. Let's take a look at
Inside.
the rear
All
spoiler.
clear, all clear.
That's looking pretty straight. So looks like most of the damage is confined to the sides.
Yeah, I don't know what the thought was there. I don't know if that was still thinking he was cleared and he was going to throw the swing in front of him.
I don't need his draft where we're going.
Like you've been driving, and once you get into a habit of how you're driving, there's a corners where you think you do that. And I don't know if he got working smarter than was cleared, or if that was just a late block and Ryan wasn't expecting it, and he got thrown into the wall there. But he's definitely got some good damage down the side. This is something I was talking to Byron about. You know, if Brooks could get into an incident or something, maybe Byron would be able to come up and pass him. And Neil kind of just took it into his own hands. And after he's passed Byron now on the points, he comes up here and puts not maybe on purpose, right, in the wall,
He's saving the tire pretty good too, though. I don't know. What lap we on? 14? About halfway on a fuel run here. He did have to come up through the field a little bit. Looks like he's getting a little loose too. That's odd. It's so much looser now. I don't know if I'm saving more or if the track changed. It's perfectly neutral right now on the exit. A little tight on entry on that one.
We'll take a look around a few different shots, see what he's capable of doing with this deuce. Real quick to see if he can't get on up there, get all kinds of clean air on that Silverado. Let's go ahead, crank it up.
Tight apex. A little tight off, probably because I'm so close to him. Give him a little bump there, let him know. Big tight there. Loose. Gabriel's running us down though. Ron Crooks went to 11th. He must have damage. That's why I didn't want to be in all that racing hard. Gabriel's third in points. I don't know where Neil's at. I doubt I could pass him. don't matter though. This race is going to be won or lost on the pit road.
Everybody up against that outside wall. They're going down into turn number 3, getting closer and closer to completing the first half of this race here in Marco.
I'm sitting in the best spot for that.
47 laps in, and
Oh, he's big loose.
surprised with Neil being up here. I wasn't expecting to see Neil up here this fast.
Big loose.
Still there? Hold
He
your
was on
line.
track. I thought he would be up here, but he is.
Good job. You're back in first. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high.
It's now up P plus 13. So into the front, leading some laps, got the bonus points for that, and he's going to be challenging with Brian McCann right behind
Let's
him.
see what this clean air does.
Dave Elson right now sitting P3 down 1 spot after starting outside pole. Here we go with the 46 of Chris Medford. Also up quite a few. He's up 12 spots sitting P number 4.
Yeah, it's a little looser with him behind me.
A little bit of a gap back to the double O. Buckshot numbers for Mike Koch. He's also up 3. Stoney Benfield down 3 after starting 3rd and sitting in 6th position. Still a pretty decent run for the faster pass here in the 75 so far.
Good run for him. Top 10 finish for tonight if he can make it through the rest of this race. Mike Koch having a good run as well. Chris Medford up to the field up plus 12. He's on a good run. But Brian McCann's going to take that lead back from Neil Quick and try to set sail on the street. Fuel stuff should be coming up here. Pit stuff should be coming up, I would say, with
Manageable though, but he backed off quite a bit, so that probably helps.
close to an end of a race sequence here if they can get one more stop in.
Yeah, when we talked to Ryan Crooks after that stage break, he said that he would try to go on just one more stop. Take a look real quick on how Brian McCann pulled off that pass in this lead, and then
Right now I'm limited by my right rear.
green flag pit stops very soon. I would
Interesting.
come on out and try to gain some time on this brand new Eagle Feel Goods, and I'll go the rest of the distance and see how they pass out. Just really pulling low underneath the two goes.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
Start stripe at the stripe. The 3 of McCann did have the lead, able to really throw it into one and cement that clean air all over the roof. And not only did he take the lead back, but he is absolutely pulling away already a good just a half second over the dudes of Neil Quick right now.
Yeah, once he got past him, he kind of set sail. Dave Ellison and Chris Medford are coming up from behind.
Ooh, I tried something different there. That didn't work.
They keep leapfrogging each other. They need
Didn't
to
work at all.
and draft up the Neil, and then try to push Neil with one of them up to Brian. If not, they keep playing side by side leapfrog. Brian is just going to walk away from him, and Neil could walk away from him too. With as much
taking it one
side-by-side
right.
action as they can go.
Yeah, 27 Dave Ellison is falling right behind the 46, and really just try to push if he can, but just not able to get right up on that tailgate of that 46 Spartan machine. And yeah, they're gonna go ahead and keep it 3 and 4, and still a decent little gap. Now back to the double O of Mike Koch. Koch is now 3.5 behind the leader, where everybody else inside the top 4 is under 1 second.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Neil didn't put more of a fight up against Brian. It seemed like Brian timed it perfectly, and just, I mean, went right by the two. Like, the two didn't even have a chance to put up a fight. But I think
Wild Chris Mefford appeared.
well, and I don't know if this is maybe a tire strategy Pete, where guys lean back a little bit, conserve some tires, waiting for guys who went out there really hard, because we saw Neil make passes left and right, through the field, and he has worn out his tire, and the guys who kind of conserve.
He likes that a little bit better there.
Trying to make their way up through here like Chris Medford is.
I think Chris Mefford's got something for me though.
On the outside of the Dukes, and really trying to push. He's going to have a great run coming up and off the corner. He's also going to have a little bit of a roller from the 3 to 27. He's going to go up by the wall, so going down the backstretch. We saw the 2 earlier really trying to side draft as the 46 is going to take full
Oh, nice, Jim.
and be able to come on by the 2. The 2
Probably not too bad.
his tires earlier. That's when the 3 was really just riding. You know, Brian McCann is a very, very smart driver. He's not the Season 5 Xfinity Series champ for no reason. He's a very, very smart, very calculated driver. Chris Mefford's still, right behind him now. The Deuce falling back. That's going to be Neil Quick. And Gabe Ellison just staying right there to make this nice little pull happen.
There's Cat back to the next one. It's 3 seconds. It's 3 seconds back to my gosh. That's 5.5.
Chris might have the right line since it's getting loose.
Back there is
That higher line's going to be a little tighter.
6.5 back to David Trumley. It's 8.
A little faster exit speed.
Almost 11 seconds back to Robert Bond.
Yeah, Robert Ronnie, he's got right.
Oh, yeah, much smoother. One lane up.
P9, but 10.8 behind the leader. Like I said, Robert Ronnie 11.2. Doug Wysocki and 83 of Memphis is the last truck running. Still, everybody else is down, including the 23 of Cookwick, Dylan Dellinger, Bill Walker, Chris Wally, Byron Jones, and Joshua Bruckhouse after that very, very early caution. So those guys giving up
Inside.
much needed points. The only
Still
thing
there.
that's kind of helping
All clear, all clear.
helping them, I should say, is this isn't a smaller.
Got one inside.
This isn't a
Still
30
there?
truck
Hold your
field
line.
where they're going to be losing max points.
Stay high.
Right now, there is only 12 trucks out there on track.
Stay
So
high.
they're not going to lose too much.
All
They
clear,
still
all
have
clear.
a bunch of racing to get to go. I believe I said next week we head on over to Atlanta Speedway, and then we got to Louisville. I believe I said Kentucky, and then we're wrapping
I
up.
thought I had more right front of that, but I don't.
This Spartan Transportation IROC Challenge Series at Michigan International Raceway in the middle of June.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Kentucky. I'm looking forward to Michigan. I think those tracks will make or break people going getting closer and closer to those points battles for the end zone season coming to Michigan for sure. But I'm excited for all these reasons. I'm sad that I won't be able to make the championship race. Do a trip with my wife all the way up to Maine. Spend a week up there, but it's I'll still be watching online to see who comes away and grabs this championship. I think it's going to come down to if Brian McCann keeps showing up week in week out and keep putting in top 5 finishes, top 10 finishes.
Got one inside.
I don't know if anybody catches him.
Stay high.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for anybody.
Stay high.
Brian and his brother have been
Clear low,
top
clear low.
points all season long, but unfortunately, Kevin McCann, he is not out here on track this week. He wasn't on track last week, so losing a lot of points. So even though there's some guys that are in the pits and have
Stay high.
they still made
Stay high.
points up just for simply starting the race versus Kevin that has been shown
Still there.
a couple of weeks. In fact, let's see if I can actually
Clear low, clear low.
points here right quick.
Inside.
One second.
Still there. Clear low, clear
He
low.
full sent that.
Got one outside. He's got about 5 laps. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
By quite a bit. And then Gabe Ellison, Chris Mefford, Byron Jones came into nice racing, P6. Just, 19 points or something like that over Neil Quick. Well, now with Neil still running and inside the top 5, he's going to be able to make up quite a for Kevin. He was back
Yeah.
second in points.
Unfortunately, I don't want him to.
This week or next week, there's a very insurmountable
Got one inside.
between second and third.
Stay high. There's the car on the low
Yeah,
side.
the battle
Clear
between
low,
Gabe
clear low.
Ellison and Chris Mefford, that can be decided in the next couple of weeks. Ryan Brooks and
Also unfortunate, my fuel strategy not looking too good.
Jones up to Ryan Brooks. That's 20 points here. So it's there's still a lot that can happen in these next couple of very challenging tracks.
got one
Byron
inside.
Field to close the gap on Ryan.
Still
He's
there?
had a few
Hold the
bad
line.
races.
Clear low, clear low.
Missed the race. And I mean, he's got some damage tonight, but he's still in it. Same thing can happen.
No, no, never mind. I was miscalculating. We're good.
First lap, so anything can happen over the next several weeks. It'll all come down to Michigan, and we'll see who's walking over that championship.
This is going to be an interesting pit, though.
Finish in for those payout spots as well.
Got three of us pretty close to each other.
Yeah, at the end of season 6, it is all about the lion's share of a $5,000 purse that these guys are racing for. The top 15 are all paid out. So, you know, there was 18 originally out here on
Got about 2 laps left on fuel.
that means that at least, you know, the top 15 are going to get some points and, you know, go on over to Atlanta Motor Speedway next week. Charlotte Road will just throw a little bit of changing things.
You got one inside.
Before we get ready to wrap
Say
things
hi.
up at
There's the car on the low
ultimate
side.
race at Kentucky, and then of course Michigan.
All clear, all clear.
Raceway on June 15th to call season number 6 of wrap. I'm curious now, you know, to see what Brian Reed and Chris Raleigh and the guys at IROC and Spartan Communication, the Hot Dog Stand podcast, and R&R Race World, all those guys, see what they're going to decide to do in season 7.
Haven't one lap of fuel left.
Cars this season is trucks. Are they going to go cup racing next year?
Neil went in early.
Good job.
I thought about going there, and that's why I let him around me, but
Find out.
I went one more.
I mean, they've got all kinds of different series going. They've won a
Neil's going to have the advantage here.
I think the next logical step is to try to go cup racing, whether it's Gen 6, whether it's the next gen.
Ditto.
It just depends on which one they want to go with. But I feel like you build towards Xfinity, you've done it.
Ditto, because we can't make it another one.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Six,
I don't know if they've done an 86 yet. That would be kind of cool too.
Inside.
Old style cup
All
racing.
clear, all clear.
Since they run the old style and points and everything anyways.
Yeah, the
The leader is
87
heading
would,
now.
Probably be a pretty interesting series. I don't even think I've turned a lap anywhere in those
I
cars.
tried. I don't know if I made it a lap, but I tried.
We've actually got a new leader. It looks like Chris Meffer is able to get on up.
Neil's going to have about
We're starting to see some come on down pit road. Neil Quick,
1.5 second advantage, but he's slow on pit exit, so it may not be true.
on down
Right here.
pit road. Let's find out exactly how Chris Meffer took that lead.
I had 0.07 gallons left.
Throw it low. That you see the 3. He's up there in that third groove. 46 is going to be able to go ahead and get hammer down. Open up
That's
the
it,
wheel.
go.
Pull right in front of that 3. Take the
Be
lead,
mindful,
going
you
down
only have one
the
bit of
backside
charge remaining.
of turn number 2. Let's go ahead and bring it back live.
Yeah, now they're all coming down pit road. Brian Crooks is in. 46 Medford, Brian McCann, 27 Lee, Junior Gabriel Ellison. They're all down pit road now too, but Robert Barney came down first of the leaders of the group.
Nah, Neil ain't going to
Neil Quick
have too much of an advantage here.
come out and they're going to run pretty fast laps.
Outside.
They should come out and run about a second
Stay low.
or a second and a half lap faster lap time.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
So see if that is a big
Stay
enough
low
jump
here,
for
man.
Neil Quick to come out
Stay
and
low.
run because he wasn't that far off of Medford and
You're
Brian
clear
McCann
high,
when he
clear
came
high.
in for that stop. So a second and a
Next
half
car
can
is
be
the leader.
a big jump.
64.74.
Absolutely. Kind of keep an eye on the news right now as it comes off turn 2.
Make a little adjustment. No, I don't want to make an adjustment.
Neil Quick, he's going to go up 12 spots, and he's actually going to pull side by side with the 3 going into turn 3 curve.
I'll just ride behind Neil for a little bit.
Behind him, if he can carry the momentum, the 3 was still getting up through the gears, getting into the actual track here, but Brian's going to have one lap for here.
So even though I was loose, I thought I was wearing the right rear more than the right front, but that is not the case. Of course, I did move up and start running that upper lane. That'll wear that right front out a little bit, but
Here, and you've only got 34 laps, which should be a full fuel run, and I think it's going to come down to these two. I don't think third place of Medford is going to be able to get back up here unless these two get side by side for a couple of laps.
it would be best if I backed off Neil a little bit. That way he can
Just like the
run without me making him loose.
lead 3. The 3 was stopped, and it was just like, the 3 was stopped and reduced earlier, and then eventually pulled on out. So is he pushing the 2 of Neil Quick beyond his
He's going to be. No, he'll make it. He'll make it on fuel. He's close though.
We don't have as many laps to go now as they had.
Because I got about a lap and a half to the good. So that means he's about a half a lap.
You don't have to take, full, two cans of gas. They can actually adjust how much fuel they take to keep these things light. So only take the amount that they need, plus maybe 2 or 3 laps in case there's a green light checker. But this race has such a green flag feel to it. I would see that happen.
I mean, we've had 2 cautions, one being a mandatory caution. We've had one for an incident, that was on lap 1. So,
Yeah.
you don't see this thing coming down to caution, especially as spread out as we are.
If it plays out like it did last time, I think I'll win.
Plays from first to 10th, it's 28.6 seconds. So, it's not like these guys are close enough to each other now. If Brian McCann and Neil Quick get battling each other, you never know what can happen there, if there's a block or something.
Because Chris is saving big time like he did last time.
The door check, anything, that could bring out a caution, but I just don't see these guys doing that.
Catching up.
He's already dropped back like half a second.
A lot more damage on the front end of his.
That's what allowed him to catch up. And he was technically faster than me. He couldn't get around me.
What happened there?
But he knows what to do this time, so
Right along with the 83 of Medford.
he's going to be right there at it.
This replay shows what happened to the one. Looks like the one just gets really.
And he wants it too.
Of the corner and goes in, tries blocking it down, and tags the inside wall, bouncing off, completely destroying the front end of this Silverado. It turns out that the rear
Neil, if he learns
the one was showing her
not to lose his right rear, then
now all the way in.
he's in contention too because he wasn't too far off of us.
Here than he was as we go ahead and bring it back live. But yeah, the one is now 1 lap down, 60 left.
Yeah, and all this stuff is tightened up for Quick, Ryan, and Byron. With Ryan being moved further back to Byron, it means Byron's not losing very much to Ryan, but Neil is going to be able to jump him and then probably get closer to Ryan Crooks. So you'll have a 3-way battle there for those 3 positions for points. And if Kevin keeps missing, I don't remember how far behind he is, but if he keeps missing or if he misses the rest of the season, it could be that Kevin slips out of the top 4 as well.
It's possible, but it also it really also depends on how many drivers we've got out that would be closer to being built on season 6 here in the IROC chapters. All right, so working lap 72, Kurt, 28 more laps to go, 28 more circuits around this 2-mile, very, very.
That was a bad move on his part right there. Enter low. He scrubbed off a bunch of tire there and held us up so Chris is going to catch us by 3/10 here. That's not good. Why'd he do that? I might have to pass him. I don't want to burn my tire up passing him though. That's the problem. I don't want Chris to be up here either, and he's catching us. The spotter says car high.
Inside. Say hi.
I'm going.
Clear low, clear low.
I wonder if he wanted me to pass on that turn 3. That might have been what he was doing.
All right, man, you're backing first.
Wow.
laps in me. That's usually the time.
That was interesting. He just let me have it.
60% racing for fuel. That 10 to 15 lap range, that's where the tires really start to get to a point where they start falling off. And if you time it right,
Maybe he,
stopping that
last time it was because I was following him around so close, wore his rear out. You don't want that to happen again.
I tell you, way back in the day when we first started broadcasting over on console, I broadcast, of course, with one only Nick Brome and old HD Motorsports. He would call that power move round the outside. One hell of a job by the three of Neil Quick. Brian McCann. So that is absolutely clip worthy. Go on over, save it, and man, one hell of a job by the three right there. That's very Earnhardt-esque.
I think I'm kind of looking at his outfit for the helmet in the suit. I think he's still wearing the Dale Senior helmet. It's just the visor on because it's a nighttime race, which is surprising. I didn't know the visor came up. Or I don't know if the visor is.
Why did I lose so much time there?
That's what onto the visor itself, like the image he had before with Dale with last year. Or if the visor is actually up.
Well, look at this 46 coming. He's starting to apply just a little bit of pressure. He was quite a bit back. Now he's closed within a full second of McCann.
Because he backed off so far, caught Chris, and now they're drafting up to me.
Real quick. Gabe Ellison, he's riding right there with him, not applying any pressure. He just
That might be what's happening.
trying to move on up just a little bit.
Are they in the same team channel?
Pull him on through, and maybe both of them will be able to get on by the news.
And Medford did the same thing McCann did last run.
No.
It got to be about the 10 to 20 mark, and Brian made 1-2, and then the 46 just started coming like he had extra cylinder in his truck, and he made the pass on the 2, then got up to 3 to lead for a minute there before they did the pit stop. But I think both of those drivers really conserved tires on the starts. They kind of just rode for a little while after they came out for the green flag stop. They just kind of rode. They didn't try to lose time. They didn't try to really muscle that truck around the corners. And Neil's style of driving has been aggressive, so I think he maybe had burned off his tires just a little bit more than these two, and both of them just coming hard. They were a little blocked down there.
Right now, taking a look with the Stony Benfield back here in number 5. A little bit of a gap between himself and 6, and of course all the way up to number 4 again. Faster having a pretty good week so far, and really doesn't have to worry about anybody in his rear view. He can literally just run his line. But let's go ahead and bring it on back up. There you see the 46 to the loose and the 27. 46 able to get on by, looks a little loose as he comes off the corner, really trying to pedal that truck.
Yeah, and they're running different lines at the early parts of these runs, where they're running more on the bottom, and then towards the later part of the run, they seem to slide up in that second and maybe third groove to carry some momentum through the corners. If the tires are going off, I see Brian all the way down to the bottom, which reminds me of consultation. We actually used to put the left side underneath that line, coming through 3 and 4. As you see him coming into 3 and 4 now, you'll see Brian probably drop all the way down to the bottom line. But on console team, we used to drive it in there and drive on the apron almost with the left and drive it out of the corner. We can't do that in high racing. We'll go around and drive it. But I'm kind of surprised to see them dipping all the way down to the bottom. I don't know if Brian's just trying to pull away from this group knowing that Chris was coming, or if he just found something down there.
I really think what's got to happen right now is the shoes has got to stick with the back bumper and that tailgate of the 46 and ride with him. Most of the 46, he's got a line that's working very, very well with him. He's able to open it up a little bit, carry a lot of speed off the corner, and he's making good time. He's just about caught up to the back end of the 3, and I don't see him letting go here anytime soon. Let's see if I can get this graph to come up. There we go. So you see Medford, Quick, and Ellison, all of those guys. Let's actually move on up to 1 spot. There we go. So you see McCann. Look at Medford. He is faster than McCann. He wasn't faster than with 20 to go, or with 19 to go. He's again another 10 and a half faster than the 3. The 2 of Neil Quick, he was faster on lap 78, but but slower everywhere else. So he's got a lot to do, but if I'm the two of Neil Quick right now, I am just sticking with that 46, and hopefully he's got enough tire left that he hasn't shredded it working around the two to try to get on up there to the three.
I think this is the best tire saving at a big track that I've seen Chris do.
Trying to do there in some of those corners was break the air, break the draft to that group, trying to get away from it. But Medford is just carrying so much momentum. Switching to the line for 1 and 2, that time he goes low instead of staying up in the second, third group. See if it makes any difference for him here. He's got to close in that gap on the 3, and then he's either going to guess which way the 3 is going to go, whether he's going to go high or if he's going to go low, and then guess the opposite side of it. Just like McCann did to Neil Quick around the outside.
Yeah, that's on the 3. He kind of went in that second lane and then drove it up. The 46 drove
There he
up
is.
as a full
Now he's got my spoiler.
to try to get as much clean air as he could on the hood of the 46. That way he wasn't fighting.
I'm gonna get past here.
into it and shredding that right front.
Just a FYI.
But the 46 and the 3 very much
Yeah, one inside.
with where they're
Stay high.
truck, and how much
Stay
tire
high. There's
they're
the car on the
wearing
low
down.
side.
17 laps to go here from Auto Club again.
All clear, all
IROC
clear.
right along with the one and only KS game equipment. I'm talking about Mission Squats. If y'all want to follow right along with this IROC series, go on over to Facebook. iRacing IROC. Give these guys a follow. They've got all kinds of series that run during the week, whether it's on asphalt or dirt or what. If you think you can keep up with these guys and put on one hell of a show on any one of their broadcasted evenings, go on over, and I promise you, Chris Raleigh, Brian Reed, one of those guys will give you a follow back. And in fact, they've got an invitation series that's coming up very, very soon.
I'm destroying my right front. I think he did too.
Yeah, I mean, they
I was defending there.
stuff, obviously over on IROC TV as well on Roku. We're part of that group, so there's so much action you can find all over the place there. Now we're getting some action up front. Neil Quick is in the back of the 46 there. I thought we might have an incident there as he flew to his outside on that right rear bumper, but they're staying glued to each other. They've stuck right up to the 3. This is where the 46 has got to make the right call. 3 is he's challenging the 46 to find it some way around him because he's running the middle. He's not running the upper lane. He's not running the bottom lane. He's running that middle, which puts some dirty air on either one of the lanes that the 46 tries. He's kind of stuck there. He's got to wait for the 42 to get to the back bumper.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be tough for him to pass, but I think it could be done.
Coming off of 4, coming off of 2.
That 46 really loose right there. Back on the throttle, coming off of the corner, and just really hoping that the deuce is going to push him. Looks like the 2 of Neil Quick.
Oh, 3 wide behind me. Oh boy.
46. Last time we saw 46 go.
What a view.
Off of turn number 2, he was really, really tight, and the 2 was able to get even closer. Now here they are one more time. 46 to the outside. He's got the preferred line. He's also got the 27 of Gabe Ellison.
Gabriel sent it.
That's gonna
Held them all up.
back to P3.
Yeah, one
Now trying
inside.
to hold off Ellison.
Lap traffic. Best case scenario for me.
On the low side. Clear low, clear low.
Staying with him. Now 47 is up high. Leaves the 2 on the bottom, 46 in the middle. 27 going to try a giant crossover here, go 3 wide.
I ain't even driving that great right now either.
Down on the apron. He's coming back.
I'm watching what's going on behind me.
46 is going to stay right there in the third lane. Deuce in the middle. And 27 down low. 27.
Who came out of that? Neil. Yep.
Into the corner. And he's going to try to pull. Nice little slide job right there by Gabe. But not enough to go on up to the wall. Here we go. 3 wide, 4 wide with the lap down truck at the 16.
And this is getting nuts up here, Pete. This is why I love auto club. They can be fun on restarts. They can be fun on the start of the race. They can be fun at the end of the race when guys are so closely together like this. Ellison going to get a little bit from the 16 and get blocked up there. Now he's going to try to slide up to the top side. 46 getting back.
You got my spoiler there.
The 27's going to tuck back in on the 27. Trying to push everybody back up to the 3 and 3. Lovable to see this perfect here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anytime you can get on by a lap truck and make the guys behind you lose a little bit of time, and now they're all single file. They're all right back in their dirty air. 12 laps remaining here from
I hope they don't get the bright idea to wreck me, though.
If they're watching on a local TV or a local streaming device, go on over to the streamers section
Inside.
and search for IROC TV.
Say hi.
The logo that you see in the bottom left of the screen, underneath the scoring
Say
IROC.
hi.
The channel is 100% free and dedicated to 24/7
Still there.
iRacing. Go on over, download the channel. Again, 100%
Can we
free,
go with the line?
and all broadcasts,
Get up
whether
top,
it's
3
live
wide.
or re-air,
Hold your
whether it's a
line.
club, community,
Inside.
POV,
2 wide there.
podcast,
Clear
whatever
low,
it is,
clear low.
all in stunning 4K, completely free and commercial-free.
Inside.
Getting hairy up here.
Say hi.
Gonna try to dive underneath the 3. I'm surprised to see him.
Still there?
There's a little
Hold your line.
tires, and the 3 is gonna be able to hang on the outside.
Say hi.
They're gonna put a part in this, depending on which side of the draft they want to go with. Looks like they're gonna go in the bottom of the 2 right now.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
We're 3 wide.
Absolutely.
Good job. The next car is
turns
leader.
1 and 2. The 36 is going to try to pull a little bit of a slide job. Will he have the momentum? 2 is kind of blinking out. No, come on, come on. There we go. The internet kind of blinked out a little bit on me. But yeah, 2 able to hold it and come up with the slider. 3 now back to P2. He's got the 46 of Chris Medford to his inside. Gabe Ellison just watching all this, hoping that these guys get together, and he's not part of it.
Now people are down 9 to go as they come across the line. I was kind of worried there for a second. We were 3 wide for the lead. Medford was just dove it down in there. And I didn't think he was going to stick, or if the 2 was going to go to get to his outside, if the 46 would throw the block. 46 thought better.
Inside.
Not throw the block. Running outside.
Say hi.
3 to come back around the 46. He's going to have
Damn, I didn't know if he was going to catch that. I started to counter out of it.
the 2 just did with 3.
Say hi.
27 goes with him.
He held the throttle down a little bit longer than I was
Clear
thinking.
low, clear low.
3 and with the championship, with the points lead and all that, Yoko's doing a great job week after week. We want to see somebody else win. He's somewhat bigger, better friends with the 46. There are no real teams here in this series. Obviously, the McCann brothers and the Medfords and the Quicks and whatnot.
You got 1 inside.
But this racing
Still there. Still there.
It's been swapping positions all over the place. 27.
All clear, all clear. You got 1 outside.
That's going to put the 46 back to
Still
third.
there? Hold your
27
line.
outside trying to carry this.
All clear, all clear.
These guys are trying to take 2 for 1 to make it 3 for 1. So they get side by side.
Gave me brown pants right there. Holy crap. I don't know why.
the rear window on the
No, all of a sudden it's checked up hard on the straightaway.
letting the single plow, staying right there in the draft. 27 to Gabe Ellison.
We're coming out of that turn.
Good job, man. Now you're the leader.
All right, go ahead and kind of put them back side by side right now. Game number 2.
7 to go. I think we're okay on fuel. I think the fuel run, I think people were running about 35, 36.
It didn't look like he got loose, but he checked up like he was.
On it close. The way these guys have been driving full tilt ahead, trying to make every pass possible. It could be that we're going for it. I mean, we're 3 wide for a second. 46 gets in the wall.
Yeah, 46 tag.
Damn, is he going to try to... Did he try to get to me there?
Coming around.
I think he did.
The 2 might throw a little bit of a block, not 100%.
And then he went straight to the wall. I think he tried to hit me. What?
Yeah,
5 to go with the line.
That's gonna take the 46 almost out of this. Let's take a look at the right side of that 46 of Chris Medford.
He can't be mad about that. He checked up.
What's got going on here? Looks like the right front for the most part is
Damn, that was some good racing, though.
looked out. The right rear is also okay, but it just kind of bounced off the wall. No real issue on the 46.
Who gets under the wall now? Oh, that was on his own. I don't think he had anything with the 3 on that one. He just kind of drove it in there deep and it didn't stick.
All right, I'll tell you what, let's go back with real quick and we'll rewind this old school style. 5 laps to go to see exactly what happened to right now. See him up the wall, go ahead and stop it, ready to play that.
That was Carmen coming back around.
That was an odd checkup. I gotta go back on replay to see that one.
He got really tight as the 3 came flashing out by. That's what that was. All right, let's go bring back on.
It's going to allow Brian, though, to escape from all this. This guy's battling hard. He's got about a half second over Gabe Ellis at 46. Is still in this. He's chasing the 27 right now, trying to get up closer to his back bumper to help push him towards the 3 so they can battle it with 3. But I don't know.
Got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
And then it takes a lap or two
Still
to
there?
actually
Hold
think
your
about
line.
and process the
Clear low, clear low.
pass that you need to make.
There comes the lap down truck of the 83.
You have about 5 laps to fuel left.
Right down on that low line, kind of right in the groove of the 3. So we'll have to see what happens with those guys. 3 is way up high now. The 83 is going to come on down, pretty close to the apron, not go on it. Brian McCann, what's he going to do with this machine? Looks like he's going to go ahead and take it high.
See if the
2 to go,
83
this time
does
by.
anything with the 2 goes back around. That's twice he's put a measure as well.
27 trying to stay right there by the ball. 46, Chris Medford also right on the back bumper of that 27. 3 laps remaining with the 3 out front, Kurt. You think Brian McCann gets it done, or is he paying attention to every little thing that can possibly go wrong?
I think he's probably got enough in there to finish this thing off. Like I said, it takes a little while for these guys to get back.
One
to
more
him,
lap to
and
win.
then it takes a little bit to build the momentum to make the pass. So with 2 laps to go, the white flag now being after off turn 3 and 4, going to turn 1 and 2 now. I think he's okay. I think he's far enough out from the 27. I don't think he's back to him. It was 3/10 before. Now it's a half second. So he's gained a little bit of time on that 27. So
That was some damn good racing. I just hate it. Whatever happened to Neil, I gotta go back and look. Hopefully that wasn't intentional.
As we watch them, and you also watch the left-hand side of the street. It's now up to 6/10 between the leader and P number 2. So Gabe Ellison, while he was back there and having one hell of a strong run, sitting about P4, just watching everything unfold in front of him. Now he's up on the high side. Chris Medford.
You drove a great race.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks for sticking around and talking to me while I'm here by myself.
Sorry, as they exit turn 2 down the straightaway, and it's just one set of turns, or one set left.
That's what
of
they're,
turns, Kurt. It's all yours.
Brian McCann going to come up behind the lap down car.
Brian. That was really fun, guys.
Turn 4, not going to be a player in this one as he's far enough out in front. Brian McCann going to come off turn 4 to auto club him around through the front stretch and collect his, I believe, 4th point of the season.
There you go. So the 3 coming across the start strike bar, and he shows him the checkers, and that is going to be it for
Way to
Auto
stick
Club
up the
leading.
show
Just
again, Brian.
4 more races left.
Could've let me win.
All right, man. That's it. The race
Gabe
is over.
Ellison does
Nice job,
absolutely
cheater.
lock down P2. Chris Medford P3.
Hey, what happened?
David Trumbley 5th.
I just got
Vince
tight
Short,
behind
Mike
you whenever you guys would get side by side, and it was just scoot the nose, and I scooted the nose and the wall before.
What,
That's fun.
coming out of 2 though, did you have to check up?
Yeah, it got a little bit loose. That's what I
Oh.
was locked up there. That much.
I got you. It didn't look like you were loose, and I was wondering what happened. But
Yeah, it just started to break loose on the ass end, and I knew I was out of shit out of luck. I think honestly, if I go back and watch the replay, I think I got tight. I don't think it was loose. I was starting to push up there. I have to go back and watch it. It was either, I think I got tight. I don't know what happened. It was weird because I just get tight every once in a while. And man, when you guys would get side by side racing, I had to get completely like to the lower side of you guys, or if I was in the middle of that air, it just pushed me to the outside of the track. But I
Yeah.
haven't done any practicing or running, and that was fun for just jumping in there and racing.
yeah, that was fun when we were 2-3 wide, something there.
Oh, it was fun. Everybody was on old tires and trying to keep it up there. So it was a blast. That was a good race.
Yeah, man.
Yep. I'm going to jump back off here. I've been working so much lately. So,
All right, take it easy.
all right. Good win, man.
Thanks. See if we can go back and see that.
And it looks like that is going to be it for the 3. So big celebration all the way up the front stretch backwards by Brian McCann in that Spartan.
Oh, yeah, I think he was tight.
LLC number 3 IROC Silverado.
He had a good
Kurt,
entry,
we're gonna
though.
Get our top 3 up in the booth. Please don't nobody go nowhere. We will be right back. I
Hold on 1 second.
absolutely
I got to
promise
close
you.
my overlay.
That was fun.
Yeah, I don't know if Neil's squeezing there off of 4 or not. It's so freaking close to tell. I think I really killed my run there.
Yeah, you boys were going at it.
Damn, Brian McCann, fucking cheater. See me coming on the outside and took my lane.
Cheating? Who's cheating?
You, I seen you looking in your mirror, taking my middle lane.
We were 4 wide with a lap car there in the 3 at one point.
Oh yeah, and I was looking at I was mirror driving that whole time, just watching y'all to see what was going on. That was quite the show on my mirror.
Yeah, that'd have been lovely if the lap car would have not drove in there like that, but he did. I got hit.
Uh-oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, whoever was it, Neil was on my right. I don't think he realized that the lapper stayed in line with us. So I kind of had to enter like in the 3rd lane, and he was the top of 4, and he ended up cutting the wall anyways.
Do you remember what lap that was?
I could find it. I mean, I think he drove into me. I might not drove into him, but I think he drove into me. I'm gonna try to find it. There we go. Probably 88. Yeah, we entered 4 wide there. Oh, and it could have. It was 88. The Barney was on the bottom there, and yeah, you can do that. But I kind of went up the track a little bit anyway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. He stayed low, and then y'all went 4 wide. Chris just stuck it in there.
Yeah, and I kind of went up, and I was a little higher than I thought.
Yeah, Neil had no idea that all that was going on.
Yeah,
so he cut down.
I also got punted by Barney early in the race. I saw that or not.
No, I didn't.
I was behind you. Yeah, I don't know. But I went from like 34th to 10th.
You guys all were kind of swapping positions back and forth there with a 27. At one point,
Neil and Ryan Crooks got into it.
For position.
Yeah, I saw that.
Coming into that one corner, it looked like the 2 slid up just a little bit, and you got into the wall there. But then the 2 came back, I think, a lap later, and he went into the wall himself.
Well, I had to, because I was going to hit you if I didn't. He just drove in there and killed me.
What does this do for you coming home P3?
Dude, it looks like Crooks was pushing him, though.
What you've seen throughout the race that made the determination for you
it's just
coming
one
home
of the deals where, you get those, you get the massive run at the end of the straight.
Yeah.
With the draft, and you're packed up. Like, he got a huge run and just swapped my rear. Crooks was like pushing me through.
Ooh. Wow, no, I didn't see that. Yeah, that was a hell of a save.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I saved it.
Had a strong truck.
Yeah, that cost me some. Ended up getting back to 6, and then I got 2 on pit road. So I ended up got behind you on this stretch.
Away. But it definitely been nice to have that clean air.
Well, it was definitely a fun race. Auto Club's one of my favorites.
The move where Neil hit the wall when at the end there. I don't know. From my perspective, that just looks so ridiculous. Like he bent that fucking thing in there.
I know.
Like
I thought he was
really low.
I thought he was trying to get to me to like mess me up some, but he said after the race he just got tight and couldn't stay out of the wall. So
yeah, he drove that thing like he entered like so. He entered really low and then just like
we had it over there at Sarah Fisher.
I don't know. Like he just carried so much speed, he didn't lift enough. I'm watching it now.
Them tracks were.
Oh yeah, he got really tight right when he got to your
fun to handle.
Only got to your tailgate, I guess.
Well, but we're going
Big,
to.
I think he was hitting the wall
We're
regardless.
going
But
to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, because he was one lane lower than me, and he had all that draft. And then when he got right behind me coming up,
that air,
yeah,
that air on the nose. Love it. That's fun though. It was racy.
yeah, because he was out of the throttle trying to stay out of the wall, but he had so much momentum.
The schedule too much.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I exited the corner like four lane, like 3 car widths off the wall because I could see it coming as soon as he entered.
But,
You could tell.
work and
Like,
everything, so
if he doesn't hit the wall here, it's going to be because he sit on the brakes on the bottom.
track. So I really just come out and try to have fun. You know, racing with teammates, racing with my brother. You know, racing Brian, Gabriel. Definitely fun. I wish.
Seemed like the
Kirk Sneaker was
top.
wall
Like, I
there
think the
going
top was
to
fast,
one.
but it just
I
killed
think we
your
had like
damn
a
right
5 or
front.
6 truck breakaway.
Hey Doug, thanks.
Vincent Short was real strong. I knew that outside was going to burn your tires.
Yeah, and I noticed running that very bottom,
Especially
your right rear would start to limit you.
Don't get me wrong, it's fast, but after 20 laps,
Did you ever notice that?
Gone, so,
Yeah, it felt weird. Like I would, if he didn't arc it
working the outside
really far, especially in the one, like you had to damn
just being behind Brian.
arc the shit out of it or it wouldn't turn, and then it'd step out on you sometimes too. I don't know.
So it was
weird.
Well, but we will see you.
Seemed like it, like that one lane up, the best.
The
Yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky, and then wrapping the season up at Michigan International.
Like sometimes here it's like that, and sometimes it likes it all the way down low. I don't know.
Crown the season champ. Any quick friend family sponsors you want to get out to?
Yep, I thank you guys for the broadcast. It's always great. Thanks for Wally for putting on for putting up with all of us. Congrats to Brian, Brian Cheater McCann. On winning that, Gabriel had a hell of a run. Like I said, even once we all got spaced out, we couldn't catch it. So, you know, top 3, I can't be too mad. Thank our sponsors, Race Route.
He had it.
Cheaters.
Thank you.
Mission 22. You know, we, as you guys know, we raced for a lot of causes.
It was so freaking equal. It's stupid.
On our other trucks. So.
I think you were faster long because you caught us on that first stint and like was wanting to get around me, but I was like defending pretty good. But I felt like you were faster during that, so I was a little worried at the end there. But I guess with y'all side by side, did it wear your tires out?
And congratulations.
I think being behind you,
because
go
I mean,
I wasn't trying to burn my right rear up, but right when your right rear went, mine went about 3 laps sooner.
I got you.
I seen one lap you got real sideways off of 3 or off of 4. And I'm like, yeah, and I was like, shit, I'm loose. So I don't know how Neil stuck it in so long. He drove asshole deep that whole entire second run and it stayed. So
everything you were seeing
I think we was pretty equal. I mean, I think the draft had a lot to do with it. I think if I got in front of you, you'd stay right there with me too. So it was just it was a fun race for sure. I didn't realize you backed out going into turn 1 so much.
Or maybe gain a spot.
Yeah, we had a lot of back and forth there.
They foolishly give on up.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, man, I want to slide him. Then I'm like, all right, I did a slide job. I'm like, look in my mirror, I said, here he comes. Let me try to slow down just a little bit. It didn't work out.
Yeah, they were going at it. I
mean, I thought I got my pit stall pretty good.
Green flag
You just killed it.
You know, I come out. I don't know.
Oh, I thought maybe something happened to you there, like you slid or something.
No, I didn't slide. I
I
slid
may have killed my
into my
tires
stall,
here,
but
so
I didn't
I
like
need
have to throw an inverter or
need to
anything
drive
like
very
that.
passively
One
until
thing
the
that
end
did
and try
hurt
to
me,
save some
I'm not
rubber.
sure if you had
And,
auto fuel on or
luckily
not.
they were going at it like that, so
I didn't
my
have it
strategy
on,
was to
and
just
my tires were done, and I had to
hang
wait
out
on
behind
fuel
them,
for a
save as
split
much
second.
tires as possible, and then wait for a good opportunity.
I had it off.
And yeah, I got one where I went the path, and we ended up 4 wide at one point.
You better fucking
with
be
the
paying
lap
your crew
car
good or something.
into
That's
3.
what I was getting ready to ask you. You ain't paying them enough.
Ended up having a little bit of contact
Hell
there.
no.
And dropped back to 4th again, but
Shit, I'm
you know,
worn out.
eventually they kind of took care of themselves with
Go from racing
you know,
go-karts
whatever
for a
happened. I
couple
think Neil
hours
got
to
in there
doing
and it got a
this.
little tight, and then Chris may have done.
You race on dirt?
So
It
yeah,
was
really
no,
fun, and
it's so
thought I
we
might
got a
have
Sarah
put some
Fisher,
Brian there at the
basically like a
end,
K1
but
speed
I think,
go-kart track there next
he had a
to
little bit
the
more tires than I
Indianapolis
did,
Motor
I just couldn't
Speedway.
get there.
One of our suppliers for work was hosting one. They invited us over. I did turn the top 5 lap in of the week, so not bad for a fat guy.
Dang, that's nice.
And then some skinny guy came in and beat me by like half a second.
Well, Gabe, we've seen you.
Oh yeah, the weights mean so much difference on those things. Like the carts I race, 5 pounds is a big difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Feel pretty good about him. I do pretty well on super speedways.
This one had that force you come off a hairpin.
We have the Charlotte
and
Roval.
then you're going to ride up a hill, so my fat ass is getting dragged back there.
After that, I think we have a couple more intermediates.
I probably have about 40 pounds on this guy.
Kentucky. Okay. Well, yeah, I feel pretty good about those.
But man, freaking, like, I wanted to make so many moves on you, but like,
I'm trying to.
Like, I don't know how we did not shake Neil there.
Might have a shot at second.
Like, I figured we was gonna pull away, but he just stayed there the whole entire time.
The championship's probably pretty well gone to Brian, but yeah, I mean, I think I could definitely hold on to third, maybe get second, and worst case scenario, fourth probably.
I don't know how we didn't wreck on lap 94.
3 wide in the 1.
No, that was the one where Neil got tight and had to check up, and I hit him in the rear.
Yeah.
And then.
So we're going to bring up P number 1, talking about Brian McCann in that 3 one more time. Kurt, he's with you.
Brian, it seems like we're talking to you week in and week out every time we're here in the booth and you're out on track. You were a driver I was key on for tonight to be up front and possibly come away with this win. You proved me right here. How do you keep doing it? I mean, I think your 4th win of the season. You're in the lead in the points. We've only got 4 races left. How do you keep doing this to be so consistent?
A little bit of luck, a little bit of patience. I don't.
And a lot of skill.
little bit of skill. And I don't come in, wanting to win the race or trying to win the race. There was a lot of times there where I just backed off and, let somebody have a spot. Especially at the very beginning, I didn't want to tear my truck up. That was my number one goal at the beginning. And so I just let them do whatever. And then at the end, I think there was about 3 or 4 trucks and we were real racy and, I started to go a little bit harder there. And, I was really surprised we didn't, spin out a few times there. I know I hit Neil in the rear pretty hard when he had to check up. And then I know Chris, we were side by side and, right on door to door. So, yeah, I mean, good race there, back and forth, swapping, drafting, old tires. And I love it. And just was a good race overall.
I mean, it was getting dicey for sure. We were up here in the booth and we were going nuts with you guys swapping positions back and forth. You guys doing crossovers, and then the next turn you guys would swap back, and it was 3-4 wide at one point, and there was a lap down car there that made it a little interesting as well. I mean, it was dicey for us up here in the booth. I can't imagine what it was like for you guys in there. I mean, I was starting to sweat for you if you weren't sweating, but I agree. I'm surprised there wasn't more maybe spins or bumps or bangs or somebody going up into a wall, but that just proves the point that you guys are very, very skilled and you guys put on one heck of a show every single week.
Yeah, there was one moment, Chris Mefford, I think in the first fuel stint we had, he ran us down, and that was impressive on his part. And I think he was faster than me, but I was just I was taking his line from him, and he just could not do that dive in and slide up on me. But if he would have got in front of me, I think that would have been maybe the end of the race there. But then for some reason on pit road on the pit, he had a slow pit stall. So we had a little talk after the race there. I told him he needed to pay his pit crew a little bit more.
It is funny about the randomization for the pit timings, but it happens to everybody. It could be this race, could be next race for you. You never know. So congratulations on the win. Back to you, Pete.
All right, absolutely. Yeah, I tell you, Brian, it just seems like week in and week out, I was able to close out season number 5 with Byron Jones in the booth with me. And you just had a great handle on the Xfinity cars. Obviously, these trucks, you're picking right up where you left off last season. I'm going to assume that next season for season 7, we're going to go with the big bag tanks. I mean cup cars, and see what y'all are capable of in those things. We've got Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Charlotte Roval, Kentucky, and then Michigan over these next 4 weeks to close out season 6. Are there any tracks in there that you're a little hesitant about, or you might you might have a little extra rig time to get ready to maybe put the stamp on another championship?
The Michigan, pretty good there. Atlanta, I'm not sure. It's probably the new Atlanta, so that may just be a wide open track. And then the Charlotte Roval, I'm typically pretty good at road courses, but I think that's probably one of my worst road courses, so I'm not sure how that one's going to go.
Yeah, that's just gonna kind of leave Kentucky out, but that one's a pretty tight little track as well. One hell of a race. Again, gonna go ahead and pad the already impressive point lead that you had over your brother. We were kind of curious. Everything okay with your brother, or just is it kind of work getting in the way now?
I'm not sure. I thought he was going to be racing tonight. I haven't heard from him, so I'm going to have to check to see what happened after the race here.
I definitely hope everything's all right. Any quick friends, family, sponsors you got to get out there for this dominant performance, sir?
Yeah, my wife, my family, everybody watching tonight, you guys for doing the broadcast, league admins for putting this show on, and big shout out to our sponsors that make it all happen.
Absolutely. We definitely do have to give a big shout out to, R&R Racewear, Spartan Transportation, LLC, of course, the Hot Dog Stand podcast. Guys and girls, go on over one more time. If you got a Roku TV, go over to the streamer section and look up IROC TV. It's a 100% free channel dedicated 24/7 to everything iRacing. You've got, like I mentioned, the Hot Dog Stand podcast. They've had past drivers on there. They talk about all the hot topics. You've got several different leagues, clubs, communities, POVs, whatever it is about iRacing, or you just need to get that fix, go on over. It's broadcast live and re-airs in amazing 4K. You're not going to want to miss it. Again, big thank you to everybody that's been out there all night long on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, again, through IROC TV, through your favorite Roku TV or streaming device. We will see you again next week from Atlanta Motor Speedway. For me, Repeat, and of course the one and only Kurt Swatsworth, KS Gaming 51. We definitely appreciate it, and we'll see y'all again soon. Have a great night. Amazing 4K. You're not going to want to miss it.
Let's see where I can.
Big thank you to everybody that's
okay.
been out there all night long on
second.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, again, through IROC TV, through your favorite Roku TV or streaming device. We will see you again next week from Atlanta Motor Speedway. For me, Repeat, and of course...
So you had a hell of a run here on that top side.
Gaming 51, we definitely appreciate it, and we'll see y'all again soon. Have a great night.
You couldn't do anything with it, though. Oh, wow, you stuck it. I didn't see that. There was like no gap there, but you went. And then y'all were 3 wide. Oh, you caught the wall. Because Neil probably took the air off your nose. That was not something you wanted to see on these old tires. That damage might have done you in. Oh, with Neil? Contact or no contact, the way he cut your air off. Oh, yeah, it is contact. Well, it's net code contact, but not body contact. Yeah. His truck upset your truck there and put your nose in a wall. But right at the very second that happened, your rear did catch. So it was like two things happened at once. Because sparks came off the moment the net code hit you. The net code happened right here, and the spark happened right there. So within 1 or 2 frames. I want to see what happened to Ryan, though. I don't remember what lap that was. That was after the stage, wasn't it? Yeah, if Kevin would have been here. Yeah, they were fighting for that straightaway position. Back here, but fix my view. Because Neil, they were side by side. Okay. So Ryan had the advantage on the top. Neil cleared him, I think, but Ryan's got the run. Ryan had to check up there, I believe. No, I don't think he checked up. I think he was wide open. So he had a run. He faked low. Yeah, that's risky on lap 36. I wouldn't call that hard racing. No, I don't think he... It's awfully close, though. If he didn't, it's pixel perfect. I don't know. I think he might have. Because Neil's truck changes course. I think right. Cannot camera today. I saw Neil's truck yaw a little bit. I'm trying to line Neil's truck up with the black line here. All right. Need to do full motion. A little too slow. No, hard to tell. Trying to see if Neil did it with the steering wheel. Neil's truck right here on this frame moves odd. Like possible netco right there. So, and then Neil's counter steering. I don't think I might have to go with Ryan was the cause of that. It's awfully close though. Because Neil, he wasn't really turning up into him too much. He's still, I mean, there's 4 lanes here. Well, it wasn't at the end of the straightaway, but it was rapidly closing. So yeah, Neil was closing that hole. There you go. I think I saw Neil's rear end crinkle up here. That'll tell us when the hit happened. Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. Not the crinkle, but you can see the Neil's truck, y'all. Right there. This frame and the previous frame. So Ryan is still there, corner to corner there. Neil, I mean, Neil's got his steering wheel straight, but his truck, I bet if I back up 1 frame here, it doesn't yaw too much. I think they were just hooked. And that's why Neil had to counter steer out of it so much. Let's see if we can figure out why you lost off pit road. You had a good entry, good stop. Look at mine. Yeah, you see the difference? Watch the rear tire. You wouldn't believe it, but that rear tire spinning that much makes a pretty big difference. You don't want that tire to turn at all. That tire spinning is worth about half a truck maybe. It might be different on your replay though. But yeah, you did. Oh, are you thinking, were you messing with the fuel while you were sitting there? I see what you're saying. I don't know why it would drop and then hold you. But yeah, it did. Did hold you. I don't think I can explain that. Let's watch Trumpley. It held him for just a little bit. Not as long as it held you, though. Watch somebody else. It held him. That may just be a replay thing, though. Yeah, I was really short. I had 7/100ths of a gallon when I was sitting in my pit stall. Yeah, it was about, what, 3 trucks? All right, good race. I guess I'm out. I don't think there's anything else I need to look at. Yeah, hopefully Martinsville ain't a you-know-what show. Take it easy.